So my name is Sheik Lawal from Katsina State in Nigeria. And I became a member of this organization, Ku Saurara, at least for 9 to 10 years ago. I was one of the religious leaders who dispute and quarrel with the Ku Saurara, because for that time I was new in the organizations. But later on I accepted them as a religious leader, and many of the religious leaders come behind me and supported me on this organization of Ku Saurara. Well, actually, as you know, that we as religious leaders, we in northern Nigeria, we are the creators of all the problems concerning women empowerment, concerning children empowerment. According to our religions, before we were informed and enlightened, we thought that women has no power to do anything unless the men, particularly between couples, husband and wife. As far as you are a husband, so the wife has nothing to do or to say in support, or to say something opposite with what the husband did or wished. So when we were in so many countries like Egypt, not only Egypt, and even Kenya, I visited Kenya. So we make a sort of consultative meeting and understanding between the religious leaders in Islam. We discuss many issues concerning women, concerning their rights. So by that time, we understand that we are left behind understanding. We have some misconceptions and misunderstanding according to our religions. And we increase our knowledge. So by that time, we understand women have the right in our religion to be supported and to help them instead to be neglected, particularly women and children. So I built my enlightenment and my preaching as a religious leader in Islam. So we used to call people, and we got a lot of people supporting us. Yes, concerning Ku Saurara, as you know that we have maternal mortality, and we have PVF also. We have the child girls educations, and so on. So since we started this advocating, we started from Katsina. We started from opinion leaders, traditional rulers, and religious leaders also. We contacted even the government. I could say that in Katsina, the government of Katsina started to accept this women empowerment. Our advocate did not stop in Katsina alone. And even Kano here, we come and meet with religious leaders, many of them, and even the traditional rulers. We go up to the Borno, that is Maiduguri. We met with the former Shehun Borno, that is the Emir of Borno. He is the highest and biggest. He is the second in the northern regions after the Emir Sarkin Musulmi in Sokoto. And also, and even in the Sokoto and Bauchi, we go through the combinations of religious leaders and some doctors. We call upon them the importance of women empowerment, particularly about the maternal mortality, about the leaving the child girls to be educated instead to let them without care, without education. So with these advocate of our people who accepted our ideas, and even the northern governors met in Kaduna through this advocate. So I was the leader. I was the leader on that combinations of that committee, which we go surrounded this state. We started from Katsina to Kano, to Kaduna, to Bauchi, to Maiduguri, to Sokoto, to Zamfara. You see, many states in this northern Nigeria. So actually we did a lot, and we are appreciating our work since we understand it is related with what our religion asking us to do. And even our religion asks to do, ask the religious leader to take this as a responsibility. And we got the support of Ku Saurara. Hajia Zainab Babayaru did a lot on this issue. We are appreciating their effort actually. This Ku Saurara is very important in this our country, particularly northern states. Attitude are starting changes in, well, I can say if before they have 10%, but now we have got at least 50 to 60%. I'm telling you, let me tell you one thing. So we have something which is very uncommon, very unusual, and unacceptable by our people, that is family planning. As far as the people, particularly religious leaders in Islam, hear something about family planning, they will automatically say that is against our religion, Islam. But we did something which become acceptable by our people, particularly in my community. So we did to tell the people the impact, the reality of doing this family planning. So many of them accepted, and sometimes even husband did not accept family planning. So his wife has to go to the hospital and ask the medical doctor for that family planning, and she has some interest on that issue. So in this issue, we got a lot of people doing family planning presently. One of the problems that we are facing, many of our people in Hausa people, particularly in northern Nigeria, they do not take care. Husband, or I can say father, did not take care. The parents did not take care about the educating of their children. Do not take care of taking the responsibility which Almighty Allah put on them. So this Ku Saurara, if they have got a fund from funder organizations, and they continue doing this at least 2 to 3 or even to 5 years, I am sure that all what we achieved, 50 or 40% or even 60%, so maybe we'll achieve 90%. The religious leaders are the people who created the problems, because from the beginning they used to say that this is prohibited, Allah did not accept it, Allah prohibited it, or even the tradition of our prophet prohibited this one, through misconception and misunderstanding. But we have so many religious leaders who are greater than those who are saying this. And we have the ulama from national and even international. We are doing contact with them. So if Ku Saurara will continue and inviting the religious leaders, particularly, as well as traditional rulers, doing this, I'm sure that everything will be a success.